Dear students, in this unit, we will talk about the phylogenetic relationship of mammals, which means that within the mammal species, uh, which organisms are closely related to each other and which are distantly related. Now, when we talk about phylogeny, phylogeny is actually the evolutionary development or history of a species or a taxonomic group of organisms. Now, the discipline of systematics, which classifies organisms and they determine their evolutionary relationship, this when we talk about the evolutionary relationship of mammals, because mammals have gone through a period of a series of divergence in the course of evolution, especially in the Pennsylvanian subperiod of late Carboniferous period. So we can draw different phylogenetic relationship among the different animals present inside mammals. Now, phylogeny can be based on the morphological data or physiological data or even molecular data or all of these three groups. Now, these days, phylogenies are usually constructed using DNA sequence data. As we are aware that with the evolution, with the process of evolution, DNA has gone through certain changes or you can say modifications, which are known as mutations. And mutations are very important in evolutionary point of view. So the organism with more mutation as compared to each other, they can be distantly related, and those organisms which have less mutation shared, they can be closely related with each other. Now, this organism with similar DNA sequences are likely to be closely related. Now, there are certain definitions which are important when we talk about the evolutionary, when we draw the evolutionary divergence or the convergence. Uh, some uh, uh, some terminologies such as homologies. Homologies are actually the similarities which are shared due to the shared ancestry. When some organisms they share the same ancestors, those similarities are called as homologies. Now, morphological divergence between closely related species can be small or can be large in numbers. Similarly, uh, due to convergent evolution, means similarity due to convergent evolutions, even some organisms which do not share similar ancestry, yet they have some common features, this is known as analogy. Now, distinguishing between homology and analogy is very critical whenever we reconstruct the phylogenetic relationship. Now, where we know that there are three major groups of living mammals: monotremes, marsupials, as well as placental mammals. When we draw a phylogenetic relationship among them, we need to consider many things. Now, we know that eutherians and the marsupials, they together comprise the therian mammal clades, while monotremes, they are not, they don't belong to the same clade. Instead, they belong to a sister clade, um, to these metatherians and eutherian mean placental mammals. Now, these therian mammals, they all share the derived characters of live birth of their young ones, while when we talk about the monotremes, they lay eggs. Although they are placental mammals, but they are earlier placental mammals, which differentiate them to a distant species. Now, in order to understand the phylogenetic analysis of the sequence data, these sequence data can be partitioned in several ways, such as we can see maximum likelihood of the organisms or maximum parsimony, mean maximum differences between the organisms. as well as neighbor joining algorithm. So, considering these facts, while we analyze the sequence data, we can construct the phylogenetic relationship among the mammals. These mammals, if we look at these two cladograms, they are derived from different scientific interpretations of evolutionary relationship of mammals based on the morphological as well as genetic characteristics of the species. As you can see that several species they share common ancestry. For example, when we talk about the monotremes, they are distant from the marsupials as well as mammals. So mammals share more common ancestry as compared to the marsupials. And then when we go inside the Therian mammals or the we can say marsupial or placental mammals, we can also see some phylogenetic relationship. So in these phylogenetic relationship, some of the mammals they share more similarities with each other as compared to the other mammals. So these phylogenetic these cladograms help us to determine the phylogenetic relationship among the different species of the mammal.